All right, we're pulling in. This is the road that we're on. You can see your neighbor's house through those trees. And then there's another one up back there. Here we are. Let's head inside. Okay, this is your entrance to the property right here. Now, just for a little context, to my left, this is going to be a little porch sitting area living room. To my right is going to be the primary bedroom. And then we're walking in the main entrance. There is another entrance on the other side. So this will be a little bit interesting to track. If you've got clothes coming off the mountain, you got washer dryer right there. You could put in some good shelving for winter clothes, snowmobile clothes. All right, we're gonna start by going right, basement down here. We're gonna finish down there. Bedroom. Another bedroom right here. This one's small. They do have closets. You could definitely get a queen size in here. Everything is the Naughty Pine. Ceilings, floors, walls, everything. Here we go into the primary. Big closets. One on each side. Got your primary bathroom. How's it going? Big closet in here as well. Here's the view out the window. You can see your neighbor's house, but not terribly. This is your primary. This is a big room. It doesn't look huge because of the camera or because it's kind of dark, but this is a big room. You got your skylight. And then again, this is the entryway on your right that I just mentioned. Okay, this is where we came in. This place is a bit of a maze, so I'm gonna try and give a lot of feedback as to where we are. This is your other door right here. So you've got your porch right out here. And this is where they're working to replace the leach bed for the property, which they're gonna have done prior to closing. Okay, so this is your second entrance. Again, good spot to store boots or coats or things like that. You do have some of this staining on the walls. This is not from a smoker. It smells great in here. It smells like pine. This is just from photos and light. Same thing right there. All right, this space right here, you've got kind of a dining, kitchen, living / family room space. Again, because of how I don't want to call it dark in here, but because of all the wood everywhere, this space feels, or at least to me on camera, looks smaller than it feels in person. So you do have plenty of natural light. You got that big bay window. You've got 2 skylights. It does look like they've leaked a little bit in the past. You're always going to have that with skylights. This is your kitchen. Same thing. Especially well decorated. This would not feel like a small kitchen. On camera, it's looking really small to me. So that's why I mention it. I'm not 100% on what these counters are. There's some type of stone though. Okay, this is going out into your sitting room. Or porch, or I'm not really sure what this room would be. But this is the other entrance right here that I walked past. So on the other side of that door over there is the primary, then your entrance right there. And this is a big room as well. The ceiling is not super high in here, but I just can't quite touch it. And I'm, you know how tall I am. All right, we're gonna head down to the basement. Just wanted to split it into 2 clips so that I can actually send the videos. Headed down to the basement. It right now is dry. Gen rack, 2 oil tanks. You've got 2 doors to come down in here. As an Airbnb, I'm going to consider the investment of finishing this space off and making it into some kind of a game room with some kind of hot tub out back there. All right, we're gonna go to the outside. That's the door we entered the house through. And hopefully one of these keys gets us in here, or it's unlocked. Okay. All right, we got it. A little step up into the garage. Nice. You can definitely get vehicles in here. You can definitely get snowmobiles in here if someone's coming up to snowmobile. And then you get a huge storage space up here. Let me just get you an idea of how high the ceilings are. So you are 6 feet about to here. So you've got plenty of space to stand up. Just a note, the roof looks good. Let's walk around the outside here. Nice hydrangeas. Probably would recommend getting some of this brush cleaned up, but some of it's nice. This little space may have been used as some driveway space, but it looks like it's where the leach bed is, so probably don't want to continue with that. This would be the cutest entrance, especially during ski season, if it got cleaned up. So definitely needs, a couple boards replaced or some kind of patio put in. But this could be a really cool entrance. Put some Adirondack chairs out there. There you go. Water level's pretty low right now, just like it is everywhere in Maine. And it's looking like this little area over here, you have space for kayaks, things like that as well. Okay, let's head, see how close we are to the mountain.